Hey guys, welcome back to Counterside. In today's video, I saw this awesome post put up on the Discord, and it's a fantastic post. So I'll leave it linked in the description. Not my fault. Okay, that person's name, I don't know if that's in YouTube's things you can't say in the first minute, so I ain't gonna say it. But if we jump down here, big shout out goes to the author Antilla. That's company ID and the Discord. You can see it a little bit chopped off, but that's that one. And then if we go over here, it was created based on a guide, yada yada yada, by user Honey. So those are the shout outs out of the way, but I think this is a fantastic guide for you guys to just reference. And like I said, I'll leave it linked in the description. On units to save for, this is the KR server meta as of the 30th of the 4th, 2021. Now, the first thing it's going to look at is the awakened employees. Now, these ones do require, these were in the Korean version when I was playing as well. They require a different resource. They're really hard to actually summon, but these are going to be like your better units than any other of the SSRs. And we go through these two first of all. I don't know exactly how they all work. I'm just sort of relaying this information onto you. I'm not that deep in the Korean meta, but we got we got this chick and this dude. Let's just put it that way. She's a PvP/PvE god, and he's a PvP god. And let's face it, everyone wants to stomp at PvP. So these are definitely the two I'm going to be saving for, if that's the meta. But we'll have to try and I'll try and get some release schedules of how they happen on Korean to find out like how far down the road these are. These ones are good everywhere and strong as hell, and these are the weaker ones. So these are the ones I probably wouldn't go for, which is very sad because the replica king looks absolutely savage, and he's the one I really wanted to go for. I know it's a waifu game, but look at him. He looks deadly. But yeah, okay, and now we jump on to the normal employees in the SSR range. And even though we've all been yelling from the top of the rooftops, I don't know if I got that saying right. I probably didn't, but hey, these things happen. You know, Kyle's the only one that holds his value. But Gwen, the thing about Gwen is on the tier list that I referenced earlier, like before launch, that tier list was made before she got her buff, so she's really, really strong. But even seeing Elizabeth, Titan, all having relevance in the game as well, Xiaolin as well. So there's a few units in the game at the moment that do hold relevance. It's obviously going to be a scaling system, but I'm glad they put Elizabeth in here because, you know, she's waifu and she's the one I really want to get. So moving on past that, we go into these units. Now, the whole point of this list is like units that are worth saving for. I think this one, you really want to save for these two, and then possibly these waifus if you're into them. These two probably leave out. This was just trying to go through all of the awakened employees. But as we move on, these are all completely viable units the whole way down. And then it's just going to be the references. So these employees are better than other SSRs with overall worth investing in. You can't really go wrong with any of them. So that's the summary of those ones. These ones are also good, but this is a different role. These are the debuffers. So as you can see, this chick here, man, I cannot do the names in this game. She's going to be one that we get for free anyway. I did pull myself a copy of the Terminator as well, and then some suitable SRs to do the debuffing as well. And that's going to be mostly used against bosses, as you could expect, which ain't too bad, but that's a bit further on. Silencers, which is always handy in games, and strippers or buff removers. We better say buff removers instead of strippers in a waifu game, so you guys might take it the wrong way. And then these ones are the resource recoverers. Obviously, Lin Zhen is my favorite. Sigma isn't in the game yet, but like Lin Zhen, I absolutely love. She's farmable. You get a lot of progression copies of her, even though you want to hold on to copies for getting into the limit breaking. Because you get so many of her, I've just been using her dupes to star her up as well, because you get that many of her, and she's an absolute beast. I really do like her. Then we move on to healers and shielders. Obviously, Evelyn is the SR that we all know of. Yang Harim, that's the banner that is going on at the moment, and she's really, really strong as well. I really do like Yang Harim's kit. I might do a whole video talking about her because I pulled for her, got her, and I'm just absolutely loving her. And then obviously we have these other rare and SR units that are also viable healers. The Claudia, I used her on the Korean server, and I really liked the way she functioned as well. But that is going to be those ones. And then we move on to the buffers. Now, Xinjia, I am so bad at names. But anyway, her. I think she's the first purchase hero. That's pretty much how I got her. I'm pretty sure that was. So if you make a purchase, you can collect her. So she ain't bad. And then obviously we've got Sylvia here, who we all got as pre-registration. I really like her design. That's why she's normally on the side of the screen when I'm playing the game. She's really cool, and she's actually a really good unit as well. And then obviously we've got these dudes down here filling the same role. Great SR employees. These are just other SRs that you want to hold on to and build up. Ryan Ferreira. Ryan Ferrier, there we go. This dude I still have not pulled a copy of. He's so elusive, it's not even funny. But these ones are the ones that if you get dupes, hold on to them, and just basically keep them around. Kim I really like. Kim is farmable as well. Ju is the one we start with. I actually really like his ultimate ability. I like the whole building falling down. I also like his basic attacks, the way he lunges so far. Really solid unit. And this chick's the fortress chick, so I haven't really used any fortresses yet, so I might actually build her up and test the fortress usage. Between her and Kyle, I think it'll help me with one of those daily missions as well. So I'll see how that goes, and I probably will test her out as well. And then we drop down here into Great R/N employees. Aerie, she's like the recommended tank. I've made it clear that, I don't know, something about her. I don't know, maybe she looks too young. It's just creepy to me. I don't know, something about her. I went for the chick with the massive staff as my rare tank. It's a staff? No, it's a spear or a javelin. I don't know what you want to call it, but she looks sick, so I went for her instead. But the area is the recommended one. Cindy Lauper, absolute savage. This chick's just creepy. It's funny. She's got the cross and everything, and then she's got the big chainsaw, and the way she walks through, man, it's absolutely brilliant. But really good damage, also really good self-healing, pseudo-tanking Cindy, not too bad. The mech ones and the soldiers, I haven't really got into them. I don't know, I just like the people more, and like the big mechs like Titan and stuff. They're the ones that I'm really aiming for. But anyway, that's the list of units to keep your dupes of and look out for. So like all the rares and SRs in here, keep an eye out for them, hold on to those dupes. And as for all the SSRs here, those are the ones you want to invest in throughout here. And then finally, the awakened units, they're the ones that you really want to be saving for. And once we do start to get banners where you get the different currencies, that's when you want to start saving and trying to get these guys. Look at those deployment costs, 6 and 6. It tells you what their kit must be like if they're number 1 on KR. And they've still got a 6 deployment cost. Must be insanely, the kit must be amazing to be valued at 2 units, basically 2 to 3 units. Anyway, that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.